It's a rematch of one of the great NFL playoff games of all time. The Chargers and Dolphins underway from Miami. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line.
Number 22.
4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
28-yard line.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game. Or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule. Feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Breida, the ball
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
Watch the edge. Check 43. You go tight.
Out of the shotgun, Breida. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
That's good.
3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Tua going to hand this one to Breida. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Matt Breida with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins are going to take a first-quarter lead. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins.
Good. Makes the score Dolphins 7, Chargers 0.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From the 10. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
At their own 37-yard line.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Here's Raheem Mostert, the local product from right here in Florida. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. It was Raekwon Davis with the tackle. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
At the 38-yard line.
Here's Murray. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive.
Intended for Hunter Henry.
And instead, 3rd down. He was all over that route defensively. Now, they had 2 picks last week as a unit. Couldn't quite grab that one.
Patience, Grasshopper. Patience is early in this game, but you like the fact that they're around the football early. They're going to be upset they didn't haul that one in, but at least they're there at the moment of truth to make a play on it.
By the way, where did the grasshopper thing come from? I know it's been around for a long time.
Yeah, you know, I'll have to tell you that some other time.
All right, back to football. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 39-yard line.
51, Mike. Mike 51. I'm coming.
Shotgun now from Murray. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Christian Wilkins just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Second down.
Another try after the first down sack. Murray, and now he's going to use his legs. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on first down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on third down. Makes it manageable now.
Open man, it's Allen. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 23
A nice pickup of 23 on the third down conversion. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Murray now on first down. Steps away to his left. Deshaun Jackson there to make the grab. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes the defense tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. On the handoff, this is Breida. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6.
It's third down and 6.
Tua going to throw. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up fourth down. On fourth down, Matt Hawk is on to punt. Back deep, Jadon Mickens. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This is fielded at the 27. A very good punt, but a 16-yard return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
At their own 43-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Trent Taylor. 10 yards.
Good position to be in here, second and inches.
At the Dolphins' 48-yard line.
51 to Mike, boy, 51. Come back, come back. Check.
They hand it off to Mostert. First by him near the 35. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 16 yards, a first down. Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I've not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next week, hey, let's back things up.
Yeah, I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more. They're going to be ready to go because they think that's going to happen naturally now.
Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a first and 10. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. He'll hit Jackson complete. No gain there on the completion, second and 10.
That's a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Being chased out left. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. Field goal forthcoming for Stephen Hauschka. This a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to, and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Their own 25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked for someone else, and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
On first down, here's Breida. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
Run there by Matt Breida, and he spent the early part of his career in San Francisco, sharing the backfield and sharing the ball. What you really want with him, open space and make sure he's touching it, because he can take it from 0 to the end zone in a very short amount of time.
4 yards on the pickup.
Nice job there on the tackle, keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
Part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics. This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down. This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. They run forward with Breida. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
I know the speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
To throw, it's Murray. Forced out to his left. This is caught by Jackson. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And what they're challenging here is the spot of the ball, and this is probably the hardest challenge to win.
So difficult because the speed of the game, the angles of the cameras, your angle from the sideline watching the play can often fool you into thinking that the ball should be placed in a different spot.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And it'll be Dolphin football.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coaches to stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Hey, watch the edge, watch the edge.
Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
We play to win. Let's go.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Ball carrier.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
38-yard line.
All right. Here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go.
On 2nd down, Tua going deep here for Parker. And that's caught inside the 35. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the
32-yard line.
Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Ball carrier.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Open man, it's Preston Williams.
That's good.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
97. Watch the curl. Smash. Red. Check.
Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Red. Cycle.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check.
Tua to try again on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. His throw caught right around the 6. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
At the 6-yard line.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Mike's 49. Mike's 40.
52.
I got you. I got you. Check. Lucky.
Go. Let's go.
They'll run here with Ingram. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts.
No gain
as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
At the 5-yard line.
Ready. Yellow. 22.
Pick it up. 49, guys. Mike, 49. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go. Wide. Get wide.
52 blaster. Strike.
That will give to Breida. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
The tackle made by
The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. As they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Oh, design run for their wideout. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. And we're going to get a timeout. With 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit.
A 29-yard attempt.
And he pulled it. Oh, my goodness. It's no good. He missed it. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at their own 42. On the handoff, this is Mostert.
36.
And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Mostert, the ball carrier.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray.
At their 48-yard line.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Intended
But
for
you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Murray now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. So it would appear they will not be able to add to their lead on this opening drive of the second half.
Yeah, if another touchdown was scored there, now we're talking about a 2-score game, and they're probably on their way of creating an excellent gap between them and their pursuers. But how about the defense there, able to step up and keep themselves in this one?
At their own 15-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take advantage?
Yeah, we don't want to turn this into something that it's not. It's only a 1-score game, so it's not exactly a crucial possession. But at the same time, they'd like to get things started and at least come away with 3 points.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Rolling to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Corner blitz by Josh Norman works like a charm. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
Know your job. 56 to Mike.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. To a hit, and the ball is out. And fortunately, the offense will cover this one up back at the 5-yard line. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, Murray. He's got this complete to Ryan Switzer. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
It's a gain of 10.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Quick throw into the hands of Switzer. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Well, that's one of the drawbacks of running the RPO. If those linemen go into run block mode, you can't throw it if they're more than a yard downfield.
Woo, 44, Mike, 44. Come back. All day, every day.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Taking it in from the 20. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. So a design run all the way, and he took it the distance. I don't know that anybody saw that coming.
Well, on this play, how about the vision of it? Being able to see the open field, make his move, and get there. Oftentimes, defenses have a spy for the quarterback position to try and take care of it. On that play, if they did, it certainly didn't work. Yeah, there's no doubt.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A 6-yard pickup.
He'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
At the 31-yard line.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady game.
39-yard line.
Here we go. Blue, 32. Get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go.
On first down, Tagovailoa. They go screen. This is Ingram. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Tua. He goes underneath to Ingram. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
Complete to Mark Ingram.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
And that is incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there, and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one goes for 24 yards.
51's the mic. 51's the mic. I got him.
And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right in midfield. Now, despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. 13 yards remaining on second down. Here's Murray from midfield. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. And it's third down.
Third down and 13.
Number 53.
Now Murray again. Buying time to his left. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 33. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
I'm coming after you.
Mostert. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzes, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
With the score,
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. That catch good for only a couple.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And the agility got him a few extra before he's taken down right at the 10. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
He can run for it, and he will. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
I bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call, and they got awfully close. Now we're at 4th and inches. I wonder if they think they're feeling lucky here and maybe want to go pick it up.
Field goal. A 26-yard attempt.
And Hauschka's kick is good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
At the 25-yard line.
Check safety, check safety. Check the backer, check the backer.
On play action, here's Tua. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Bandit. Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. He's got his man. It's Williams. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Tua now on first down. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
Well, you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
Oh, he was looking for Parker, but it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. To throw is Murray. And caught by him. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Complete to Hunter Henry.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
The Chargers on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And some room to roam now. And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
Raheem Mostert, the ball carrier.
Raheem Mostert, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. Well, they had done a really nice job on him through 3 quarters plus, but you just had that feeling eventually he was going to get loose.
And this is why coaches always preach that it's a 4-quarter game, right? It gets trite for us. It gets trite for the fans. This is exactly what they're talking about. What you did before was terrific, but will it stand up if you start giving up big plays as we saw there?
Hauschka adds the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. He's airing it out. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 36 yards on the play.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now it's Breida. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run. But for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down.
Tackled back at the 26-yard line.
Double dog, that's the way. 56 to Mike, boy.
Here's Tua.
You can't block me.
And it's caught by Parker. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 12-yard line. Tua to Parker there for the Miami first. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Black shot.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone. I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Time to go, night. Fofo's the Mike. Mike's Fofo.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but second, third, and fourth quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you're going to win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time, and the hitters get to see him, and then they come out after that, and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the first quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.
So for the Chargers, they move back over 500 now at 4-3. And they'll